What's going on, guys? This is our weekly solo players guide to the Challenge of Elders. We're rocking a Warlock this week, so if you're new to the channel, what we do is we pick the best subclass that I can think of with the best setup to get you the most points. We do that every single Tuesday, so if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. Also, if you're new to the channel, we do 3 Nightfall guides every single week with a Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. A link to one of those videos is going to be in the description box down below. And then the other 2 videos are going to be linked in that video's description. So if you need any of those, links are in the description down below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at the modifiers and then the setup, and then we'll rock the guide. Modifiers this week are grenade kill bonus. Grenade kills are worth more points. Ironclad, more enemies have shields. That's a throwaway perk. Nothing in this Challenge of Elders this week had a shield on it, so take that with what you will. And Trickle, recharge of abilities is significantly reduced. I am so tired of seeing Trickle when we get an ability modifier, kill bonus modifier. That's getting really old, Bungie. It's extremely old. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to want to rock any kind of weapon with either Grenadier or Army of 1. For example, if you have this Ether Nova, you're going to want to rock this. Quick unassisted kills with this weapon reduce grenade and melee cooldown. Doubles the effectiveness of the Army of 1 perk. That's fantastic. So if you have anything like that at all on any of your weapons, rock that weapon. Just so you get that much more grenade energy flowing. You want as much of that as possible. So of course we're rocking the Nothing Manacles. Enable scattering grenade tracking, gain an additional scatter grenade charge. So you're going to get 2 grenade charges. And then you're going to want Embrace the Void. Killing enemies with the Nova Bomb or any grenade triggers the energy drain and restores your health. The Hunger increases the duration of the energy drain effect. Energy drain is your melee ability. I would suggest, to be honest, I would just go Lifesteal. That's the only one worth anything. It's going to give you a little bit of health back. In case you don't know what energy drain does, it's a melee attack which drains energy from enemies and uses it to reduce the cooldown of your grenade. So any 3 of those will give you that. These will help you tremendously. And then of course use whatever, pretty much the last 3. Last 2 are your choice, and then obviously you want to rock scatter grenades. So let's go ahead and rock this guide. Alright, so we start things off with the worst boss in the Challenge of Elders, not just for Trickle, but for, in general, not Nightfall, but Challenge of Elders runs in general. So what you can see, what I'm doing here is his little mechanic. He spawns this little bomb, and if you don't defuse it by standing in the circle of it, he will suppress you, and it also takes away some of your ability charges. So your super, your grenade, and your melee charges will all take a slight dip from what it was. It really sucks, especially with Trickle. So what you want to do is defuse as many of those as possible. And what you should do is just stand on this, be in this general platform that we're on right now, and just stay there, because most of the time, as you can see, he will spawn it in pretty close to the platform, so you can literally just stand in cover and defuse it. If you start running out into the middle of the map or whatever, he's going to start chasing you, and he will spawn those in further and further and further away, and it gets more and more dangerous and less worth defusing, and then you lose precious grenade energy. So what you want to try and do otherwise with the ads is get precision kills for any time you cannot get a grenade kill. I mean, that's the best way to get points, is just precision shots. Precision kills, I'm sorry. Otherwise, you're going to get 25 points in the first round, 50 points in the second round, and third, 75 in the third round, as far as just body shot kills. So you definitely want precision kills or grenade kills. That's it. Maybe super kills. But other than that, if it's not a precision kill, it's not a grenade kill, you're wasting points. So just keep that in mind. Try your best to get precision kills. Obviously go for the grenade kills if you've got the grenades. Try and get as many enemies as possible with said grenades. Don't just throw them willy-nilly, obviously, because they are not going to respawn for a while. And with the point reduction system, it's really going to mess you up. This week I got 28,000 points because of that enhanced reduction that they did just after the what was it, the June update, the summer update after Taken King. So messed up. Otherwise, at the end of the video, or at the end of the run, I said like 3,500 points, 35,000. So that's a little salt inducing. But pretty much this is what you want to do over and over. Just get a lot of precision kills and then wait for the enemy to come in. I use my super on the boss just to speed up the damage process. And then precision kills. Your melee, because of Embrace the Void, will also, every hit will also do that energy drain effect. So anytime you get a melee charge, go ahead and slap an enemy. That'll help your grenade recharge a little bit faster as well. But other than that, that's about what I can tell you. Just try and do as much damage to the boss as quickly as possible in between waves of enemies. And just throw as many grenades as possible. Try not to hit the boss, obviously. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and move on to the next boss.
A servant of all rings hungers God.
Alright, so this guy is significantly easier. If you saw that red circle, stay out of that. It will do a lot of damage to you. And if you stay in it for too long, it will eventually kill you, even at 400 light. So keep that in mind. But like I said, this guy is significantly easier, except for the fact that it's taken and you'll get those shields. The only big reason as to why I hate that taken are those shields from the taken acolytes. So same as the last round, get as many precision shots as possible, and just like you saw right there, the good thing about the Taken is that they like to huddle together, so you can get a lot more points going. So do that as much as possible, even if it means waiting a couple minutes. Just kind of run around them, and they will eventually all kind of huddle together. And then once that happens, go ahead and bust your grenade, just like so. Hopefully it doesn't do that bouncing thing where it bounces 10 times before it does anything. And then once you're ready to do damage to the boss, you can literally stand right where I was just standing, right in the middle of where that circle is right now. And you can shoot through the little holes in the grates. You'll see me do it here in just a second. And then just be careful of that splash damage. This is the safest spot I've found to do damage to the boss. But, and he won't hit you for the most part. Every once in a while he'll get a few lucky shots in. But for the most part, you should be pretty decently safe here to do damage to the boss. And then after that, it's just rinse and repeat. Just do it over and over. There's a lot of good cover on this side of the map, but if you're more comfortable on the left side, go there, obviously. But that's up to you. So other than that, let's go ahead and rock the next boss, the final boss.
The Ruisk, servant of Oryx.
Alright, so we luck out this week and get the Taken version of this boss, which is really good because these Scions are your best bet for points in this round. What I would also suggest doing is shooting that orb with the weapon that you have either Grenadier or Army of One on. That will count as a kill according to your gun, and it will give you slightly more grenade charge. Also, what I would suggest doing is with the Phalanx, go ahead and just get them weak. Try and get as many of them weak as possible, like maybe like a sliver of health left if you can manage it, and then throw a grenade when they're all clumped together. That way you can get 5 or 6 kills all in one go. Because if you've noticed, those guys especially like to clump together. Just like that, 3 kills. And if you can get them all right down in there, you can get a solid amount of kills. That probably would have helped me a lot more than killing them and just trying to focus on the Scions. So hopefully that little bit right there will help you guys get over that 30,000 threshold. Also, as you can see, I'm trying to rush this a little bit, and it is going against me very hard. I missed several grenades, which is pretty much the worst possible thing you can do. If you don't get a single kill with your grenade, you've kind of shot yourself in the foot as far as points go. So just like you see in this video, or this bit though, you want to go from either here or to the section at the opposite end of the map where we're headed to right now. Those are going to be your safest spots. They have the best cover. The area that we're headed to has the high ground that you can just kind of shoot down at. The only thing you have to be aware of is the enemies coming around and up from behind you. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. Just get as many grenade kills as possible. Hopefully you can get them really good and clumped up. And other than that, all I can say is good luck. Hopefully you guys get 30,000 points. Hopefully this guide helps you get there. But otherwise, I would say skip this week. It's really not worth it this week, because of how hard it is to accumulate 30,000 points for a weapon. But yeah, other than that, guys, links are in the description down below. Rate, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you guys later.
We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.